Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're going to look at getting you more wins on solos when you are as shit as me. When you're not the greatest player in the world, what frustrates me more than anything is people drop into like Superstore because, you know, they see the big pros doing it. They can do it because they're getting 20-25 kills a game and they're really good. For people like you and me, we've got to go somewhere a little bit more quiet. We've got to, we've got to get ammo, we've got to get weapons, we've got to get our loadout. I always really like to drop this building because there's always cash. Most of the time you get an orange box, you get something good, you get good guns, you get good weapons. I usually have a full stack of plates, I usually have full ammo, I have a good gun, I have everything I need. I go get my loadout and then I'm set up for the game. All I need at this point is a UAV. Once I got my UAV, I pop it, see where people are. Look in that building to my left, closest one. At this point I think, is he up the top? Probably not, he's probably camping downstairs. And the reason I know that is because it's solos. And solos is just full of campers. They don't like to move. So I think he's in that bottom right hand room. Let's have a little peek. And there the little fucking camper is. So I go in, fuck him up, get on with life. I'm pretty sure there was one to my right, but just need to confirm, see if he's moved, see if he's come closer, whatever. Right, so now I see one in this building. Obviously I'm going to try and push him. These are pretty tough buildings to push, just because they're either just sat in a room or they're just down there just camping. And again, so I pop down, bang. I'm shooting at nothing. I really can't see him. Even when I watch his video back, I can't really see where he is. And he is just, yep, another camper, laid on the floor, boring, pointless player. You need to just stop. What I would say is I really wouldn't advise pushing that. If I should have just left it. I should have just left it because now it's a risk. I'm in the gulag and it's 50-50 whether I'm going to make it out of B&O. I actually don't mind snipers in the gulag. Some people hate them, but I'm quite handy with a sniper, so I fancy it here. So all I do with a gulag, I push around the right, look, he's not looking, boom, gone. Back in the game. So because there were two loadouts, that means there's another person within 100-150 meters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang around the area. I'm not going to camp it. I'm going to have a little lurk around. I've done some looting, and I knew he was there. So he was just pinged up on my heartbeat. But then he went, so he's got the loadout now, and I'm just going to wait here because he's in the area, and I know gas is pushing. He's going to have to come past me. So I can hear his footsteps at this point, so I'm going to wait for him to run past, and I'm going to pop him in the head. And there is my bald little friend. And what I do is I shoot him in the head. So at this point, I'm not too sure if there's anyone else around. Obviously, it's solos, so everyone is ghosted. If they're not ghosted, they're pretty much an idiot. They're a bot, and yeah, or they've just died and they've come back from the gulag. I haven't yet got that loadout, but obviously the loadouts are just dropped, so everyone at this point should have ghost. So don't really believe your heartbeats, don't really believe anything. You just got to kind of push on. I always not like to play the edge of circle by the gas like I have now. I've been forced into it a little bit just because of obviously I died, gulag, come back, that's where my loadout was. And I don't like to play the edges because you do get a lot of I'd say the better players that play the edges because they fancy themselves a little bit. Little stragglers like me coming through, they think, it's an easy, they could hold me up on that building. If someone's up on that building now, it would be tough for me to get out of that situation. And what I'm doing now is I'm checking left to right, right to left, because there'll be people like me. There he is. So there'll be people like me that are trying to just get away from the gas, maybe just got their load out, and they're just kind of working through. But what he's not done and what I'm doing is I'm checking my left and my right to see if there's anyone there. He's just running in a straight line. He's not checking his sides, and he's just pushing. So again, I'm still looking for him. I know he's there. He's gone to the left, so he's gone into the hangars. But to the left of him there is very open space. So I know he's going to come across here. I know. I'm just waiting for the point when he does come up and around here. There you go. Boom. Can I hit my shots? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. In solos, you always have to be aware. Checking left, right, behind you, just all the time. Because in open spaces like this, if someone's camping up in that tower or on the top of a hangar or anything, I'm dead. So I always try and stick near a building if I can, and I always check my heartbeat. So there we just transitioned. I had a bit of dead space there where basically I go from hangars to pretty much where you see now. I don't really see anyone. It was quite quiet and I was pretty happy with that. Getting a car and I think, right, I've got to go to the buy station here because I need to get a gas mask. Very, very important. Solos endgame, gas masks are one of the most important things. And obviously I need a self-revive kit just in case someone snipes me or anything like that. When I get that at this point, I think, right, I look at the circle and I think I need to get high in a building because obviously height is your biggest advantage at this point. So I've got the stairs and I'm having a little look and I'm pretty sure someone's above me because at this point I can hear someone sniping, shooting. And it is the tallest building in the circle that is left.
2,000 years later.
I'm waiting here a little bit longer than I'd like to, but out this window I thought was quite a good vantage point. If someone was coming in from the gas from that angle, I could beam them straight out the window and it would be all good. But obviously now I need to go to the roof and I need to push this. So what I think here is I'm going to creep because I don't want to. If you stand up and just run up the stairs, they're going to hear you. Try and be as quiet as you can as you're coming up the stairs, because that will give you an advantage when you're coming out of the top. There's a little thing I do at the top here, which I think, to be honest with you, wins me the game at this point, because I know there's someone on this roof. So now the gas is really close to me, and I know I haven't got long at all. So the gas is coming in, but I still don't break running up the stairs because they will hear me. So I know I've got a gas mask, so I'm not too worried, and I know that I might be inside here. I'm not too sure, so I'd still just creep in, right. So what I do here is I just wait. So at this point he thinks that no one's coming up the stairs here. No one's coming up the stairs, but what I do is I keep my gas mask on, and I'll just let it crack out. And the reason I do this is because the longer I leave it, the better it is. I think he's at the end there. No, boom, he's up there. At that point, it's just a 50-50 fight. I won it. But again, it was the element of surprise. I don't think he expected me coming behind him, but I still thought there was someone sniping at the end of this building. So I'm still a bit wary. Have a little look. Boom, there's another person there. Finish him off. And then I've got to jump straight off the roof. But what I want to do at this point, I want to keep my high ground. It's a bit rushed, a bit more rushed than I'd like, but I want to keep my high ground because the height is the advantage. This part here is just picking them off from the air, let them fight each other. Get, if they down someone and they can't finish them, obviously I'm going to finish them. I knew someone was to the right, so I'm just going to finish him. Again, all the time here, keeping my advantage. Obviously now it's a 1v1. I know he's underneath me. I've just got to keep cool. Don't drop down, because if I drop down, lose that advantage. It's so hard to get it back. It's just, you know, it's the bit. So I see him running into that shack, then I just wait it out. That's all I do, is I just wait it out. So I wait for him to come back out, and I'm just going to try and beam him as he comes out. If I take his plates or take anything, he may not have any more. Then he's just a one tap when I have to potentially go down to the ground and fight him. So he didn't want to peek, so I don't know where he went. I'm pretty sure he went in there. I think he went into the gas a little bit. So now I'm just waiting for him to come out that door. I'm going to beam him in the head. Oh no, I miss every shot. Luckily I blued him and got a really, really messy finish there. But it doesn't really matter, because I got the win. And the only reason I got the win was because of me staying up high, keeping my distance, and playing the gas to my advantage.